We tend to do a lot of building on this channel. I love building houses or furnishing them or fixing EA houses, you know. I really like doing stuff like that. But very seldom do I actually fix any of my own builds in The Sims. So this build right here is a build that I did back in 2019 when I was kind of first starting to play The Sims 3 on PC. I wasn't a YouTuber back then, which is great because if I would have posted this, I would have got a lot of mean comments, I'm sure. But this is like one of my very first builds that I actually built in The Sims 3. So I had like this legacy family that played in Hidden Springs, and the oldest son went to university, and then when he graduated, I kind of moved him back home and I built him a house. And that is this house right here. First of all, the landscaping is annoying because I have so many different plants out here. Over here on the side of the house, I have a lot of random objects. I don't know why, but I was really good for stuff like this back in the day. I would just put random things outside when I didn't have room inside for it. And then once you open up the house, it's like a completely different story. Like, for one, it's super long on this side, super long back here, and then like this side is pretty okay. Also, I had like this really weird narrow hallway. If I bring the walls all the way up, you can see it. Like, I don't even know if a sim can get around here. And if they can, that is not good for gameplay. I can just tell you that now. Sims in The Sims 3 need space to maneuver, and that's just too much. Like, what was going on? So the goal for today is to just try to edit this house, make it a little bit better. I still kind of want to keep some of the original ideas behind the house. I kind of want to use some of the same furniture if I can. Not all of it, like some of this wallpaper has to go for one, but I kind of want to like make this house better, but still kind of give it like the original vibe, if that makes sense. So why don't we just go ahead and get into it? Now, this house is around 55,000 simoleons, so this isn't going to be a budget build. I'm just going to kind of do what I want to do. I feel like, first of all, we should probably just make the build smaller. I'm just going to take a lot of stuff, and I'm just going to, like, put it outside, because, yeah. Also, what was my furnishing style? Like, I don't know what was going on, y'all. Like, black wallpaper with red floor? Like, okay, CJ. It was clearly a choice. I think we can maybe just make the house a couple tiles smaller. Usually when you make houses smaller in The Sims, they tend to look better. Also, I really want to like move some of this stuff off of the house, and I kind of want to like make this back piece a little bit smaller. Oh, there's like another bathroom back here. What was going on, y'all? Like, what was the idea? I need to know what I was thinking about back in the day. I'm a little bit confused by the kitchen as well, because why do I have mismatched cabinets? Like, these are base game cabinets, and I have, like, the ones from Pets above it. What's going on? I don't know what's going on, y'all. Also, we have a lot of plants in here. I might bring some of those plants back when we go back to, like, refurnish it, but, like, the plants can go. Yo, I didn't even have a fridge. I just had a mini fridge. Like, what was going on? What was going on with CJ back in the day? Okay, like I was saying, though, I do want to use some of the same stuff, so some of these ideas I might come back to, but a lot of stuff has got to go. I think we should just probably just start fresh in this room. Honestly, I don't even know if I'm going to use these pet lights. And I just noticed, too, that I didn't even use bitey bug lights, which is kind of interesting because I use a lot of bitey bug lights nowadays, but I guess back in the day, I just didn't know anything about it, so I just never used them, I guess. Do y'all think we should use this door and these stairs again? These stairs are from World Adventures, and I don't think I've ever really used these for anything, so I might use them again just for, like, the vibe of the house. Ooh, y'all know what I just realized, too? I didn't even have a porch with a foundation. I just put floor tiles. Ugh, that was so bad, CJ. What was I doing in 2019? Somebody needs to explain to me. This needs to be studied. Like, what was I doing? I also want to move some of these plants back. We can use some of the same plants, but a lot of them are going to have to go, I'm going to be honest with you. But I feel like if at least we give the house a little porch section, it would be a little bit better. I might use some of these windows, but I don't know. And also the wallpaper needs to go too. I think I'm going to use siding. We can use like the same color scheme, but let's just do like a different wallpaper altogether. And then maybe what I'll do is we'll just like copy the color over. And then like this wallpaper also has this stone. We could probably like bring some of that stone back for like this little bump out here, just to kind of make it kind of call back to like the original wallpaper. Okay, so the bad news is that there is no wallpaper that actually has this stone on it. It's just a part of this one wallpaper. And even if I copy the design over, it's not going to be the same. So we're going to probably have to just improvise with a different stone for the front piece. And maybe we can try to get the colors to kind of match with it. So when it comes to the roof color, I kind of went with this like tin metal roof. We could maybe switch it up for something different, like this black one could be nice. I know that I'm using the supernatural windows for this build, so You think I should like put, oh man, I kind of hate how you can't alt place windows in The Sims 3 like you can in The Sims 4, and it's kind of annoying. We could just get one window here. So far, I'm really liking how it's turning out. I used some of those original flowers. Maybe I can like put some over here like in the flower bed, but I'm using some of these original flowers. I also put some new shrubs and stuff down, a couple of rocks just to kind of have more stuff in the yard, but I'm really thinking that it's starting to come together. I kind of actually like the way it looks, especially with the stairs and the door. I never really used those, so it's kind of nice to actually have a use for them, you know? I do wish that I could get this door to be like centered, but I can't. It's The Sims 3. I just kind of have to let it go. Now, when it comes to like the rest of the landscaping, I'm going to be real, y'all. Some of this stuff has got to go. I think I might keep these big trees just to kind of have like something in the yard. I also kind of want to add like some more smaller trees in the area just to kind of fill in the space a little bit more. So I might just add a couple of them, maybe like around the house. But I think I'm going to come back after I finish and maybe like fix it or something. Why don't we just go ahead and go to the inside of the house? Because we have got some stuff that we got to change. So when you first come in, you have like a foyer area. It's a little bit bigger now because I have like an extra bump out. The first thing I think I'm going to change, y'all, is the wallpaper. I like the idea that I had for the original wallpaper, but we can definitely switch it up though. Ooh, we could use this. I kind of like this color, and it kind of matches a little bit with the outside. So I might go for this color inside for now. Now, when it comes to the floor, this carpet has got to go. I'm thinking, honestly, hardwood floor is the way to go. Another thing that I want to change are these lights. I do like them a lot, but we can use something different. I was thinking about the ones from maybe like the Ambitions pack. I think this is a pretty good light. I might have to actually go back and get some by debug lights as well because it is a little bit dark. So I was thinking that I could get another one of these little display cases in here just to kind of fill in some space. I put this bookshelf underneath the window. I know that it's kind of blocking off the window, but I kind of like it in this little area. I should definitely recolor that, by the way. Let's just make this maybe like a little bit darker. And then I also put like another rug down here, which I am going to change that as well. We still have the fish tank over here. Do you think we should get like another window? I don't think we really need one. And then like for this room, the family did have like this cat condo, so I put that back in the corner. And then we also have like a little pet bed, which this could go like maybe in the hallway for right now. I am going to keep this original computer desk. We also have a little plant, so I might just like squeeze that somewhere. Actually, I might get two of those. We can have like one maybe be in this corner somewhere. I do like these archways, so I'm going to keep them. We could have this rocking horse be here and maybe like a chair of some sort. But I feel like this should just be like a pretty open like walkthrough area, you know? Why don't we just go ahead though and move on to the living room, because there's a lot of stuff in here, by the way. I was thinking that honestly this bird cage that we had could go in the corner back there, and then we could maybe move this back underneath the window. I still want to use this big rug. Don't worry, y'all, I'm going to recolor everything, but I'm just kind of like trying to figure out where I want things to go, if that makes sense. So if I bring the walls up, I guess you can enter the bathroom this way. This rocking chair is going to probably be useful. I don't know where I want this to go. We could maybe just put the rocking chair like in the corner over here somewhere. I don't know if we're going to use that couch or not, but we could definitely have like the TV be like, I guess, on this wall. But when it comes to the couches, do you think I should use one like this? Or maybe like something a little bit classier. I was thinking about the ones from World Adventures. This one is a really good couch. I feel like a lot of people don't really use this couch a lot, but it's actually really good, and it kind of fills in a good amount of space. I do kind of want to use one of these like recliner chairs, so I might put one of those somewhere. Okay, so I went to go get Elliot for a second just to kind of make sure that he could sit down and watch TV. There's like this thing in the game where if a couch or a chair is too far away from a TV, then a sim won't be able to like sit down and watch. They have to stand up and watch. So I wanted to make sure that he didn't like have to stand up, but that's pretty much everything for the living room. I pretty much got it kind of like how I want it. I put an extra plant in the corner. I also ended up putting a bookshelf over here as well, but that's pretty much like everything for the living room. So why don't we just go ahead and move on to the bathroom? So I know that I want to reuse these counters in here. I'm gonna probably like put one here and another one here. We could also reuse some of this wallpaper. I do kind of like the color of it, and I might also use it for the kitchen as well. We could maybe make the color a little bit darker just to kind of like see how it would be. Maybe we can like play around with it a little bit. Honestly, it just being like a little bit darker like this, I think I like it a lot more. I do want to recolor the counters in here as well. I think I want to go for a brown color like this with some of the marble at the top. And then I might also take out this sink. I like it, but I think it's a little bit too fancy for this kind of build. So I'm just gonna maybe just get one sink, and then we could maybe just put like a plant or something over here on this side of it, because this family has a cat, and I was thinking that maybe we could put the litter box maybe like right here, so the cat could still use it. We'll put a toilet where the litter box was. We could also like recolor the shower and stuff like that. I feel like that's a better use of space than what I had at first. I'm going to use this mirror in here. We can always like recolor it a little bit as well. We could put like a little plant in the corner, and then I want to make sure that I have a toilet probably just right here. There's not a lot of space in here as well, so I guess a toilet here could work. Do I want like a checkered print design for the bathroom, or do I want just one tile, one color? That could also work as well. Or we could go for a color scheme kind of like this for it. I don't really think that's so bad, and it kind of like matches in with the wallpaper and stuff. And then as for the shower, maybe we could like just change the color of the tile to make it more brown, kind of like that. But honestly though, I think the bathroom is pretty good to go. There's not much that we can actually do in here, so I think the bathroom is good. Now why don't we just go ahead and move on to the kitchen? Ugh, y'all, this tile is I don't think we're gonna use that tile at all. I think honestly what we'll do is we'll just have like a dedicated section over here for the like appliances and the counters and stuff like that, and then the rest of it could just be like the sitting area, you know. So do I want to use like the same tile for the kitchen? I could, or I could go for like a different one. We could go for some tile like this, I guess. That could kind of work. And then what I'll do now is I'll go over to the fence category. I'll get the fee fi faux fence from the base game, and I'm just gonna like draw this here just to kind of make like a little border. Don't worry, a sim can still walk over this, by the way. I know that the original house uses these countertops, but I don't think I'm going to use those. I know it also had the pet upper cabinets, so I might just use pets for this build. I think this would look a lot better anyway. We could have the matching pet stove be in the middle. We could have the fridge be over here on this side, and then we can have the upper cabinets to go right above it. We could use this range hood from the store and just maybe have this be a little bit down like that. I was also thinking that we could do a little backsplash back here, maybe like with some brick or something like that. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good back here. I think we're gonna end up keeping it. Now, I know that this house uses a lot of plants, and I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I like these plants a lot, but I don't think I'm gonna have all of these in here. Maybe like one in the corner, we can get rid of that one. And we also have like this snake plant. I might put that in a corner somewhere over here too. Now, I did say that I wanted to reuse some of the stuff from the other house. We could reuse this table. Maybe I can recolor it so it can kind of blend in some, but I kind of want to use like some of the stuff from the old house, you know? And luckily for us, it does come in like some nice like pre-made swatches, so we could definitely try to make this kind of blend in a little bit. I might also try to squeeze in a rug underneath the dining table. I want to also make sure that I reuse a lot of the old stuff, like the trash can. We have the dishwasher. I don't think we'll use like these countertops or that snow cone machine, but I kind of wanted to make sure that I have like some of the old stuff back, you know? We do have like some empty space over here. We could just do like a painting or something. I was thinking maybe like the wagon wheel painting from the Pets pack, like maybe this one could be like okay here on the wall, or maybe just like this one from the base game could kind of work back here too, just to kind of have something there. Oh, you know what? To be honest though, the original house did have that little like wagon wheel chair from the Pets pack. Should I put this back? Okay, I think that the kitchen is pretty much done. Why don't we move on to the bedrooms next? I guess we could just tackle the nursery first, because I feel like it needs a lot more work than the other room. So for the nursery, I was thinking we could just do carpet, and we could just make it kind of like a blue color, because we like the wallpaper in here is kind of blue, so we could go for like a blue or like a gray color for the carpet. I don't really ever use these cribs in the game. I kind of prefer the other ones, but we could definitely use them. I want to like maybe move some of these toys out for now. We could have one be by the window, and we can have one be over here. And then we also have like this object. I don't really even think we have use for this, to be real. Like, I'm probably gonna delete that. We have the toy box. Can we get like a better one? Like, I know that we have this one from the original build, but there's a lot more toy boxes in the game. Like, honestly, even this pirate chest one is better. Or honestly, like this one would be a lot better, I think. We're just gonna use that one. For the colors of the cribs and stuff, I do kind of like this cream beige color, but we could just make it blue. I think blue would be better. We could maybe go for like a brown and blue, kind of like this. We don't really need the baby mobile in here. I want to get a rug in here as well. And then maybe like a dresser. Usually when I have a nursery, I use the dresser from Ambitions, or we could use the one from Supernatural. This could actually work too. I never really used this one. I could put a rocking chair in the corner just to kind of help fill in the space some. And then we do have some of those toys that we could put up. I'll put some of those in the room. We could put some on the dresser. I want to also get a mirror in here. I guess I'll use this one from the base game. We could use this lamp and we'll just recolor it to be kind of blue. But honestly, that might just be it for the nursery. I don't want to put too much in here because I want to make sure that Sims can still maneuver the space. So I guess the nursery could be done for now. We also have this other room in here too. So why don't I start moving some stuff out? First things first, let's get some better wallpaper. I might just use this one and then like we can recolor it, because this room is just so dark. What was I thinking about? It also had like red carpet in here. I don't know what was going on, y'all. Like, I don't know what CJ was thinking back in the day. Okay, we can also get a couple of nightstands to go beside the bed, but I don't know what ones I want to pick. We could just use this one from the base game, I guess. These could work, or maybe like the ones from the Seasons pack. Or we also have like these modern ones. Maybe like the ones from Seasons, because we can always recolor those. And I do like this one a lot. So we could use like 2 of those. I might want to get like another rug to go underneath it. And we do have like this ottoman. I don't know where that can go. We also have this dresser too. I don't think I'm going to use this dresser, y'all. I think we can get a better one. That dresser served its purpose, but let's not. Like, maybe this dresser could kind of match with it. I don't really think I have a use for this coffee table. It could just go over here at the end of the hallway. We could also get a couple of lamps in here too. And then to finish off the room, I think I'm gonna get a mirror, maybe like a standing mirror. Where do I want it to go? We could just move this over here on this wall and like have that be there. Yeah, that can work. Okay. Well, I think this room is also done. So we have like a lizard terrarium. This family just had a whole bunch of pets, it seems. We could have this maybe go between the windows. We can keep the pet bed here. And then maybe what I'll do is I'll get like a runner or something for the hallway. I could put a radio on top of this coffee table. So for this space right here, I know I want to put a bookshelf, maybe like a nice sized one like that. We could also get like some art on the wall. Maybe like 2 of these little pictures over here. We could also get like a little lamp in the hallway. Maybe like one over here. Okay, well, I think the hallway is pretty much done. Now we just have got to figure out the rest of the outside. I think the first thing I want to do is maybe just get a fence. Maybe this one could help. And I'll just like put this around the house just to kind of like section off the space a little bit more. I'm gonna be honest, y'all, I don't really think we need all of this stuff for this house. Like a lot of the heavy machinery and equipment, I don't really think we need for anything. We also have a couple of these chairs outside. I could just put one like maybe outside over here, and then we could have like another one be like maybe by this tree or something. We could probably swap out a lot of the playground equipment with stuff from Generations, because at least then everything can kind of be cohesive, you know? I think I want to have a pretty big custom sandbox, so I'm just gonna like get my tile and like drag it out over here like so. And then what I can do now is go back to my terrain paint. I'll go over to the sand and I'll fill this in with some sand terrain paint. I'm gonna go back in with my sand really quick and my dirt just to kind of make this look a little bit more lived in. But I'm gonna go ahead and just fill this little area in like so. And we can have like a custom sandbox, so to speak. Your Sims will be able to like play in the sand like a normal sandbox, but we'll have something like that. We'll move this little playhouse over. I don't really think we'll need this other sandbox now that we have this. Ooh, if maybe it could be a little bit more sandier. Maybe I can like fill this in a little bit more. It is looking kind of dirty. Maybe I can like fill it in some like that. This water slide honestly could just, I guess I could go back here. Maybe we can have this water slide back this way like so. And then maybe we can like recolor it a little bit. I do like this color, but we can always like switch it up a little bit. Oh, and we do have this slide. I don't think I'm going to use this slide. This one comes from the Katy Perry Sweet Treats pack. I think we can just use something from Generations. We do have a grill and a picnic table, so I do want to like use that as well. We can like recolor the picnic table. We can also recolor the grill as well. And then we could maybe just put a couple of these little like gnomes out. We could always just use this little flamingo and kind of like put it right here by the entryway. But honestly, y'all, I think on that note, that's pretty much everything that I want to do for this house. I'll show you what it looks like really quick before we go. So when you first come in, we have our foyer. We have a bookshelf, fish tank. We have our like little display racks over here. Moving on over this way, we have like a little walkthrough area. So we have a computer desk, we have a cat condo, a little rocking horse and chair. Over here, we have our kitchen, and I really like the way this one looks. I love the backsplash back over here as well. We have our deep fryer and ice cream machine. We have like some chairs and stuff like that over here. Going over this way, we have our living room. I think the living room might be my favorite room. I just think it looks so cozy in here, you know? We have a bookshelf, TV, game console, stereo, and birch tree. We have a bathroom over here as well. And then moving back over here, we have 2 rooms. So we have a nursery with a rocking chair and toy box. And then over here, we just have our primary room. It also has like a little standing mirror in here as well. We have our hallway, which just has a little pet bed, and it also has like a lizard terrarium in here. It also has like a little stereo at the end of the hallway. And then outside of the house, I made like a little makeshift playground section. So we have like a playhouse and a slide. We have hopscotch back out here. There's also like a little water slide back over here as well. We have some places to sit. And then over here, you have like a little area if you wanted to. You can grill and eat outside if you want. So there's like a lot of space on this lot. So you could definitely add more stuff if you want to. I did also add a little parking space over here for a car. But honestly, y'all, I think that's pretty much everything for the build. So if you want to download it, I am going to leave it linked down below. I think I did a much better job this go around. The first edition, I don't know what I was thinking about. But anyway, y'all, that is all that I have for this video. If you did enjoy it, please be sure to leave a like, comment something down below. Follow me over on Twitch where I stream a lot more The Sims, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye! Thanks for watching!